Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic, and that is what we are going to do right now. Because we are going to make a explosive egg machine. I know this sounds strange, but just wait until the end of the video. When everything is set, then everything will clear out and maybe we will do some trolling with it, who knows. I would build a really nice secret house and just chill there at the beach every day. My diet would consist of just coconuts and some creatures that live on that planet. Or do you ever have any random thoughts that you would just super glue stuff to your chest? Not with like tape. Not taping bread to your chest, but just super gluing stuff onto your body. Like you could just glue an entire kitchen onto your body, or just glue a television onto your belly button. Would that even be possible? Because like televisions are pretty heavy and I don't think the glue would hold. I have to tell you something though. Like I have a Gmail account and I am getting emails from people I don't know. I think they are companies or something. They are just random named things. I don't know what to do or what. But like, go to your Gmail account. Do you have random emails as well? Why do I keep dying all of the time? I can't even finish a story like this, man. Like you would think by now I would see the pattern in this simple stage, but I just keep walking into the wrong paths. This stage looks easy though. It does not remind me of anything at the moment except for maybe a carpet or something. Like these round ones really do look like pancakes, just like a couple of stages ago. Let me know down below what you put on your pancake. I am really curious to what other people eat on their pancakes. If your name is Josh and you empty an entire Nutella pot onto your pancake, I rate you, man. We are back at a stage where I could feel like Tony Hawk again. Did you know Tony Hawk has some skateboarding games? Like the man even has books about his life. Look at this one though, it looks like a maze where you need to find the other side of a maze, so you can complete the maze. Like the yellow things were corn and you are in a field where farmers normally would get your food from. So alright, enough of Towny, let's focus on this little man. Should we give him a name? Yes, let's call him Pete. Sup Pete, how are you doing? Yay, okay, from now on we will call little man Pete. Glad that you people like the name. Well, I don't really know if you like it, but that is what I am hoping for. Ha ha ha. It is just so cute how he follows me around and tries to keep up with me. Sometimes I do have to wait for him because he isn't used to all of this high terrain. I think he never went out of the village, so yay. But that is alright, I will teach him everything he needs to know. But first let's make a place where we can store our stuff, because I need some space to store my stuff, and then we don't need to walk around with stuff that we don't really need all the time, and then we are a bit more lightweight. So, we just place these 4 chests down and then we are good to go and store all kinds of stuff in there. What we are going to store in there doesn't really matter though, but we are going to place some furnaces as well so we can melt the iron and stuff that we don't have right now, but I think we will have that eventually, so we are already prepared for that, which is just fantastic. And now I am going back to my base and I can feel iron in my pocket, so now we can use some iron if we want, which would be great. And it seems like I have 4 iron, which is enough to build an iron pickaxe and still keep 1 iron to build a shovel out of, or something along the lines of that. Or we could just keep that 1 iron and then the next time we find 2 iron we have an axe that is made out of iron, which would be even better than a shovel made out of iron, because we could also make that out of stone, and the difference is not really that great I think. But it is only when trolls have any chance to troll me. But I am a fast builder, so everything should be good to go and we should still be safe before the night falls. But I think this is going to be our vacation secret house, because I do really need a safe vacation secret house for personal reasons. Oh, but do not forget about the floor, because otherwise the creepers will still blow up and they could make a tunnel underneath and we would still not be safe. And the trolls can lay some TNT down and we should still be safe, because they would not dig a tunnel because they are trolls, and trolls do not have anything better to do than to lay down TNT and ignite it, or to pour a bucket of lava on top of your secret house and your secret house would then burn down. But we are not going to dig down anymore, we are just going to lay obsidian on top of this dirt and it should still be safe. I mean, it is a lot of obsidian that you need to gather with your pickaxe if you are going to build this in survival. And it is also going to require you a lot, and I mean a lot, of spiderwebs. Because spiderwebs are pretty troll proof. even though you can just chop them down with a sword really quickly, but still it helps a lot. But let me tell you a story about a spider named Jeff that lived in between the two walls in a secret house that was also made out of obsidian, just like the secret house. There was no roof on that particular secret house, so the spider was climbing on top of the outer wall and got stuck in some spider webs that were not actually made by a spider, but they were just laid down by a human that was called Steve. And the spider named Jeff did not like human Steve, so he wanted the testing we are doing right here is in the name of ASAN. They have big plans with the result of this project, but I don't really know what they are gonna do with the results. They just told me that it was really important that I take this test very serious, so that is what I will do. As you can see, is this the pre-test, and in the thinking of this pre-test is that we can see what a server can handle if so much explosions go off, because the real test is gonna have a lot more TNTs, so we kind of warming up this server. I know it sounds kind of strange, but we have to test everything in order to get everything knowing. A wise man once said that if you do a lot of testing then you will soon know everything. Well, I don't know who the wise man was, but he does kind of smart. Ha ha ha. No, I am joking around, you pranksters. There is no wise man. I am the wise man. I will teach all of you how to be wise so we can all be wise people, and we will call ourselves Wise Team United. That way we can do magic tricks. Well, you know, there is something I want to tell you about magic tricks. But now we are done with the pre-test, we can continue on the real test, and that is the making of much bigger combination of explosions. Oh yes, I will tell you the story about the magic trick later, because I first need to find the next spot for us to do the testing. I hope that everything goes perfect, because if everything goes like planned I will get a huge present from ASAN, and I like presents. They help me a lot. What I am doing for everyone, it is like energy for me, it keeps me going. Yes. That is really good, you pranksters. Did you prank someone in the time that I was gone? I hope you did, because if you didn't I will be really disappointed. But there is no way you prankster can talk now, so I will just think that you pranked everyone that you saw. Yes, that is good, keep on pranking everyone. I talked with Chip about the pranking and agreed that we could do pranks on each other, but only small ones, just because it would make me happy, and it really does. I love pranking. Maybe Chip will also understand that pranking is cool. Everyone that does pranks is cool. That is how this world works, and everyone agrees on that because they are cool. Yes, I like very much. So yes, let's talk a bit about the real test now, because it is really important for mankind. So yes, this test is gonna be a triangle of explosions, and you are gonna like it, I think, because everything is gonna blow up. So hopefully we will manage to keep the server alive. But I don't think the server will survive, because you can remember the last big test we did. Yes. Well, there the server crashed and didn't come back alive for 1 week, but I couldn't wait for the server, so in the meantime I made a new one. A bigger one. He is much stronger. Yes. We are now playing on that server, so maybe there is a possibility that we will make it. So now I am gonna tell you why we are making this triangle. There is big story behind it. I don't know if I can tell you because it is top secret, but I am a real savage guy and I don't live by the rules, so I will just tell you. ASAN is gonna use this triangle explosion to destroy something really strong. We don't know how strong it is because we never saw it. We do know that this object is in space waiting for us to find it and destroy it, of course. So about what object are we talking about? Well, it is an egg, but not a normal egg, but a dragon egg that is able to get very big when it comes out. So how about we start getting really serious about this egg? Yes, we are gonna start now. From now on, people, dragon eggs are the most serious business on this planet, okay? I hope you understand, because if you don't there are gonna happen some really strange things. So okay, when this triangle is done and the results are positive, we are gonna use the same triangle to destroy the dragon egg, so it won't have any babies that we need to worry about. The planet ASAN wants to take over because there don't live any mobs as this planet with the dragon. They already sent up a scout group that can locate the dragon and his egg, but we haven't heard from them for 2 days. They told us that they went radio silence. That means they won't communicate with you till it is safe. So I hope they call in back fast. We have 2 assault teams on standby to fly to the planet to save our scout group if it is necessary, but we will see. As you can see, our triangle of explosions is getting a bit of a shape now. Not fully, but it has beginning. You always have to make start somewhere, guys. You don't need to be hard on yourself. Sometimes it is better to start off slow and realize that some things just won't work out, and it is a pretty smart thing that they have made, because then you do not have to own 3 different bottles filled with stuff. Now you have got all of it in one bottle, but if you shower a lot and you only use 1 3-in-1 bottle, it will probably be empty in a matter of a week or 2. But if it is empty, you just buy a new one and then you are good to go again, mate. So If you have paid attention to what is going on at the screen, you can see that you have to lay a floor down that is also made out of dirt. Then you complain a bit about that the bow and arrow is getting bowing. Haha, you get it, bowing since it is a bow and arrow? No, well, it is spelled boring but with a W, then it is bowing. You also have a bowing 707 and that is a plane, but that is not what I am talking about today, so that is all good anyways. So you want something new, right? Yes. Me too, buddy, and that is why we have some sentry guns today. But the thing is that if you have to have a fort, and that fort has to have walls made out of stone, but you need these bad boy blocks, because if you use wood and the wood gets wet, it is just not good for a fort to defend. So you are going to make that wall once again, because you need to have it all the way around since it is a fort and you are defending from all angles and not just one, because that would be silly. And we don't want to be silly, but yeah, because like I said, the wood blocks are not made for to be a wall for a fort, because it is not good. But if you have done the following as I told you to do, and you have a bomb fort place, you can take some doors, preferably actually not, since then the people who you are defending the fort from are just going to come in and wreck you, which would not be nice. So you put them in at the right angle, because if you don't, it just looks stupid. But if you have done that, you can start with the entire floor. First you want to have 2 cobblestone blocks in your inventory and place them on top of the dirt, because that just makes everything so much easier instead of just digging away all the dirt that we are doing right now. But yes, you are going to fill in every single thing that there is to fill up, because you do not need holes, because you don't want to catch the enemies peeping while you are in your fort, because maybe you don't like the enemies. Well, I actually know for sure you don't like your enemies, that is why they are your enemy. But now that we are talking about enemies, it would be a pretty good idea to just install some sentry guns in here, since I think I know how to get some of those bad boys. But yeah, the holes and all of that, those things you do in your fort are private. So it would not be smart to have a fort and around the fort there is all glass in the wall, because people that are on the street then look up and they just see you chilling in a really cool fort. Then they might get jealous and try to attack your fort, which would really be a pickle, wouldn't it? But yeah, if you have done the 2 more blocks like I said, you want to do something that is pretty advanced, because it requires great skill. But if you are skilled with wood, this should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So if you are a professional Minecraft player and you are not like Steve but you are more like Sub, this should really be easy for you. But yeah, this building to make the fort is now going to be extending outside the walls, and that is just the right height, because you need to have a walk thing as well, and you are going to make that wall thing better in a minute. But first you need to finish making it extend some. See, this is more like it, and now you can start making that walk thing that will keep you dry when you stand underneath it if it rains. That is why it is there. This tactic that I am using right now is only ranked 3 out of 10 in the professional handbook of Minecraft. If you want to make it easier for yourself, you get on top of that roof like a thatcher and you finish it from standing on top, because if you look closely you can see that I misplace a lot of blocks because I am standing underneath the roof, and it is just not the professional position for a thatcher to do it like. But that is alright, since I know what I am doing, and I know how I am going to test all of these bad boy sentry guns out as well right now, since I had the idea just to have a lot of zombies and like shoot at them. Well, the sentry gun will automatically shoot at them, since that is what a sentry gun does. So I can just sit back, relax, do something inside my fort while the sentry guns are doing all the work for me, which is just fantastic. Then while we are at that idea and that there are going to be a lot of zombies, we can either go big or go home. And I don't think I feel like going home yet, even though this fort might be my new home. But anyways, we are going to place either a bunch of sentry guns, or we could just overflood the place with pew pew sentries. That will be a lot better if we do the second option, since then we can just shoot the zombies down like they're not even there, which would be pretty amazing, would it not, guys? Also, if you have enough lighting like outside so the sentries can see and you can see, then you are good to go and take a look in your inventory and get yourself some books or something, because you deserve that to have in your fort, because that is the place where you are shooting all of your stress and labor of your hard work day. So make a fort, and don't do what I am going to do, because that is not right, since you need even more sentry guns that I am going to place. I tried to make a really advanced fort, but then I realized that level of advancement is dedicated to NASA, the American space people, because they need really good fort defense, and something is fishy because they keep the tactic to themselves and we are just here with our poopy forts. But yeah, I tried to make that wall out of birchwood one time, but that just does not look good. So what you want to do is you once again take a look in your inventory, and you are going to now whip out some blocks of stone like I did in this video. because as I said, birchwood is not good for fort walls since you can just burn it down. Well, if you would burn down your own fort, that would be pretty stupid, but the enemy can do so. But if you don't know, don't worry, I will show you in the next video. For now, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.